Hey guys, it's Park for Getting Started with Park. Today I want to talk about a little problem that I ran into and an inexpensive, lightweight solution that I came up with to solve what felt like a really important problem to me. Make a long story short, I went on a canoe trip and I had trouble lighting a fire. I've lit a bunch of fires, I had plenty of equipment with me, but it was a bit of a struggle. And then it drew to my attention that, quite honestly, I need to solve that. So here's my solution. This is my lighter in a little Ziploc bag. Keeps it dry. Now, lighters don't work as well when they're wet. Obviously, if they get wet, you can dry them out, no big deal, but it would be nice to kind of keep that from happening, and I think you can pretty well count on everything getting wet when you go canoeing. Dry bag would be fine, but I like keeping it in my vest. Now, the other thing I have is a group of cotton balls here. Now, I've been filming a little bit and I've already burned a couple of them, and they also burn fingers, so you have to be careful about that in any case. This little cotton ball right here, inexpensive to make and lights up really well. Now I have a ferrocenium rod in there, and so it will catch with a ferrocenium rod, but also catches with a lighter very easily. And so we'll light that up and just let you see it. There's a little bit of a breeze today, so you can see even though it's windy, it's working. Now my lighter is covered with electric tape. The electric tape you can pull off and it burns too. It burns pretty long. Now you see I'm getting a pretty good flame even though it's windy out here. And you see if I were to have even some moist tinder, it would still catch it up. So I think this may be a real nice solution to a big problem. Now, my issue was actually pretty simple. Went canoeing. We had a big rainstorm, got everything wet, made it real hard to start a fire. Now I got my axe out, I got my knife out, I found some dry tinder, I whittled it down, I found some river birch bark and ground that up into real fine, and then made a big pile of it. And if y'all want me to do a video about that, just leave something in the comments and I can talk about how to do it, in an austere environment without simple crutches. But quite honestly, sometimes you just can't afford that. So I had that example. Then in the middle of the night, which probably its own little special YouTube video that we'll call "Why You Don't Eat Spicy Sausage on a Camping Trip." In any case, in the middle of the night, you can imagine, I jumped up and had to go running and lost a shoe. Yes, lost a shoe. So now I'm camping with one shoe, which makes finding tinder very, very difficult. In any case, we got up the next morning and it's worked out fine. We ate Pop-Tarts and drank cold coffee. But what if I had been out there and had lost my canoe? What if it was 50 degrees? I could have gotten my tail in a crack. And now with this in my little pocket, in my little life vest, which I wear all the time, mostly because it's so deadgum good looking. In any case, now I've got that problem solved. So I thank you for this. And now if you'd like to see how I make these, be glad to do it. If you want to see electric tape burn, I'll be glad to do that too. And I'm sure we'll be taking you on a canoe trip here before long. So in the meantime, I don't know if I said this or not, but we're a young channel. We could really see some benefit from subscriptions. So if you can find it in your heart, subscribe. That'll let me know people are out there, and maybe I'll make a few more of these. Thanks.